turn itself off between opening the software and getting going. Anyway, welcome to my second, really, but first ever official live ASMR video. Tonight is the usual Sunday night puzzle video. I've got wordscapes to play. I've got some chips to eat, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've never really done this before, the live aspect of it. So, if you have any suggestions or comments, let me know. I am going to mention in my video on Tuesday that I just redid all my mic settings. Rode redid their UI, and there's a bunch of new, it's a whole new interface to fix your mic settings. So I did a bunch of stuff, and I added some filters, and basically I'm trying to filter out the extra noise from outside. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, the chips. I've got some Lay's from China. They're not actually from China. They're from a local grocery store. But Lay's has put out this summer flavors from around the world, I guess. Flavors from China. So this is cucumber. I've also got a tomato and chicken one, but I thought I'd save those for another night. So I got these cucumber ones to eat, and yeah, we'll do some wordscapes and just kind of see how things go. So I'm gonna try and be careful with the audio because I can't edit after being a live video. So these expire August 12th. It's kind of crazy that's close. Flavored potato chips, enlarged to show detail. So, yeah. Flavorful. It says delicious. They really got the thesaurus out on this one. There's not much else on here. So, anyway, I'm just gonna open them up and we'll try them. Got my bowl. They just smell like chips. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. There's a folded over one. Try that one first. There's definitely a smell. The flavor has a smell. I can't really put my finger on it though. That tastes like a cucumber. That's weird. This being the first one, I'm hoping I don't, but if I have any technical issues, I'm gonna try and fix them on the fly. Right now it's telling me my encoder is overloading, so I should turn down my video settings, which I'm not really sure that I can do while I'm streaming. I could turn my bitrate down, I guess. Let's try that. didn't think I was gonna like them, but they're actually not bad. I can't change the video settings while I'm live, so that's gonna have to get changed later. Okay, well, we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't mean a short stream, but we'll see. These are good. Like I said, I started to say, based on the smell, I didn't think I was gonna like them. But they don't taste like they smell, which is weird. I want to try out my buttons. So, first thing I'm going to try is my be right back button. So I'll be right back. How's that? Works pretty good, I think. I happen to have my Daniel City Canucks cup. Just got water in it. It's been so hot. I've been really thirsty. Let's have a couple more and then we'll get into the wordscapes. It's an interesting concept of the live. Because this is basically how I make my videos. I record with OBS and then I export them and edit them a little bit, add the intro and the outro and adjust the audio a little bit if I need to. And then I upload them to YouTube. So this just kind of skips the middleman. Just go straight from video right onto the internet. That's a nice fold. The Lay's chips aren't as crunchy as a kettle cooked chip, but they're still, I find, a solid, good chip. Alright. We're gonna keep these right there. And let's play some wordscapes. Level 61 is where I left off last time. Okay, we're just gonna jump right in. Is eek a word? Yep. Steak. Nope. Skeet. Well, I can see there's one that uses all the letters. So it's gotta be something like that. Oh. No, I tried I just eked, didn't I? Maybe could it start with a K? Is that a word? Keist? No. Okay, well C is probably a word. And T is probably a word. Well, that helps. It's not skeet. Oh, it is skeet. I thought I tried that one. Oh well. I bet it's the last one is seek. There we go. Level 62. Slout. Nope. I didn't think that was a word, but I was just checking. Slot. Lot. Lots. Nope. No, I was gonna say toss, but that doesn't work. No, okay. Oh, lost. Also lust. Old, no. Oh, out. Okay, Lotus. Like the White Lotus. That show is crazy. I've watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it, but there's a few episodes. There's one or two in the first season and one or two in the third season that are just like crazy hard to watch. The second season was good too, but I found there wasn't as much. I don't know, it wasn't as out there as the first and the third. Alright, I got one more. Ending with an L. Oats, maybe. Oh, wait, no. Ending with an L, not an S. Oh, soul. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oops. Oh. Mabel. That's weird. That's a lot of words to not have that. Abe, no. I guess that's a name, technically. Male. Bale. Oh, Bale's not there. Are we sure? Okay. May. Bay. I'm really glad that Bay is kind of over. For a minute there, Bay was like the big word to call your spouse or your significant other. Not really a fan. Beal. Meal. Ale. For some reason, this game likes the word ale. I don't know why. I feel like I see it a lot. Oh, sorry. Got my coaster. Okay. Got that one at the top that starts with an A. Amble. Is that like ramble? Because that's not a word. I did start with an A. That's okay. B, no. Bam. Bam Bam. From the Flintstones. If you see any and you want to comment them, help me out. I'll try and watch the chat. I got on the other screen. My microphone is kind of in the way, but I can still see if there's comments. Okay, one that ends in M. Oh, oops. Clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, Leam, no. Ends in M. O is, oh, Bomb. I should have got that one. Okay. Slam. There we go. Okay, we got another one that starts with a B and then Blame. There we go. One more E and then it ends in Elm. There we go. Got it. I was a little skeptical, but now that I know that these are good, I'm excited to try the other ones. Tomato and chicken. Which isn't tomato chips. Wouldn't that basically just be ketchup chips? Guess I'll have to wait and see. Okay. Pie. Nope, wrong way. Spice. Spice is nice. Sip, I assume, at the top there. Ice is nice. That's what I always say when I took first aid courses. They would always say ice is nice. Second letter is the P. No. S-B-I. I think I did that one. Okay. What could be? No. I can't think of any words that start with a C and then a P. There's lots that start with SB, but then I don't know what it would go after that. Only for spec. No, that's a short form of something. Oh, epic. I should have got that earlier. I'm kind of mad at myself. So if these lives, excuse me, if these lives go well, I might start doing them more often. Maybe do like a Sunday night live like I titled this one. We'll see how it goes. Alright. SCPs. Oh. can't spell it, but I see it. Base. Oh, there we go. Got the bonus word already. Cape. Cap. No. B is what I meant to do. And also B. Ace. Ape. There we go. It's interesting how some of them have bonus words and some of them don't. Level 66. Moved. Move. Dove. Of. I don't think that's a word. Okay. Dome. Oh, there we go. I thought that was gonna be that word. Did I do move? I did move. Doe. Oops. I meant to do it like that. Doe, a deer, a female deer. If you got that reference, it's time for your annual physical. Okay, mode. Okay, I did dome. I did dove already. So what else could that be? Oh, demo. There we go. Another one bites the dust. I only poured half the bag in the bowl, but I'm going through it. I guess I was hungry and I thought, that's a big one. I don't usually have that many 2-bite chips. Alright. Level 67. Oh, I thought I saw witch, but there's no H. Well, we got ice anyway. And tie. And wet. And wit. And sight. Nope. Can't spell. There we go. Sight. So starts with a T, ends with an E. Twice. That was an easy one. Already. Okay, super. Nope, yep. Super. Super duper. No, I'm trying to do spur. There we go. Rep. Reps. Nope. Okay, this one here, the second letter is an S. Anybody got any ideas? E. No. Okay, well that's probably per. No. I guess it is per. Just different spelling. Can use soup. No. Sup. I guess that's still soup. Okay, rup. No. There's still lots of words left. How do we go from... Oh. Got a new purse. How do we go from the last one that was so easy to this one that's got like a whole pile of words? Rupees. No. I did that already, didn't I? Rue. Isn't rue like part of a soup? Maybe it's spelled different. I did purse. Is purse? No. What? No. I meant purse like that. Pew, there we go. This one where the S is the second line. Oh, use. This. Oh, I was sure that was going to be one. This one here where the S is the second letter is kind of throwing me. Use her, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we got the U is the second letter. Oh, pure. I should have seen that. Oh, that's up there. Sure. Okay, and then this one starts with a U. I don't know why U's wouldn't be there. Maybe ups. Yeah, okay. S O Sue. There we go. That was a little more challenging. I wouldn't say it was hard at all. It was definitely a jump. Snow. I'm Canadian, of course. That's the first word I'm gonna get. Show. Shown. Now. Show snow now. Sun. One. Own. I did one already. There's only one vowel, so it's gotta be W-O. I did that. No. Get out of there. Oh. Who? And how? Because I already did now. I guess it could have been so. Okay. Level 70. No doubt about it. I don't know why, but I think this one's going to be hard. Pod. Out. Excuse me. Oh, doubt. I always thought that was a weird spelling. The word doubt is just It's not as bad as Colonel. I did out. Okay, dot. No. I think I did bot. This one up here ends in an O. Duo. There we go. That one starts with a D. Dub. Dub. There we go. And then B. I think I did bot. Yeah. Bot. I think I did too. I gotta get that bonus word. I'm just throwing out letters now. Guess you just think about this. Okay. Bud. There we go. Bud. I did. So I gotta figure out that one. Dub. Nope. Dodd. Dob. I did out. Yep. Bot I did. But. There we go. I see I got some comments from Ed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I enjoy doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name. Alright. Let's keep going. Level 71. 10. Oh. Let go too early. Deny. D, no, E. Yen. I did deny, right? I don't know why, but I think that's a word. I guess not. I'd. That was a tricky one. I saw the Y was the second letter. Took me a second there. Anyway, Sunday night. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. New week starts tomorrow. Need. Oh, missed the other E. Needy. Oh, no. Needy. There we go. E, and then ends in a D. Eid. Is that a word? No. And, of course. Okay, ends in a E. I guess I. Did I click that right? Yeah. D, no. What could that be? Ends in an E. New Year's Eve, no. Oh, die. There we go. Okay. Latex. Exalt. I know I was thinking exit, but there's no I. And then all of a sudden Exalt just sort of appeared. Thank you so much to you and your wife. new shawarma place I just saw last week. It hasn't even opened yet. But it looks like they're starting to put the kitchen equipment in. So when that opens, I'm going to try that. Okay, let's see. LAX or LAX, which makes tax. It doesn't, but oh, Dale. Alt, nope. 8. I think I've talked about this before, but when you get T, A, and E, there's so many things you can make. There's E, there's 8, there's T. There's lots of things. I'm kind of surprised Alt's not in there, because that's usually one of the ones that shows up. Oh, no. I meant Axe. Axel. Isn't that guy's name from, what's the movie? The one with Eddie Murphy. Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. I totally want to do sushi. I don't know. It's probably going to be at least a couple weeks, because this week is a regular week, and then the week after I'm on holidays. And I won't be able to make any videos. So unless I have them pre-recorded, I won't have as many videos that week, unfortunately. Thank you. Is it the Zim? Yeah. It's kind of fun to be able to interact with you guys in real time. I'm out of chips. Well, not really. I could pour more in the bag, or pour more out of the bag. Unfortunately for the live streams, the only time that I can really do it is 9 o'clock Pacific time. Once it's, quiet out and there's not much going on in the house, which is midnight on the East Coast, which is unfortunate. I know for some people that's late, especially on a Sunday night or a work night, but it kind of is what it is. So, yeah. Okay, what do I got left here? Late. There we go. That was easy. I just needed to take a break, look away for a second, and then the words just popped up. Okay. 73 pitch. Nope. If I can spell it. Pit. Hit. Itch. Tip. Chip. That's ironic. Hip. There's one with H in the middle. No. There's gotta be. I didn't know this word. H on the end, or I on the end. What would that be? PTI. I mean, these are acronyms, they're not words. Tick. No. Tick. No. I wonder if this one here with the C on the end would be easier. Do you ever scramble the words? That's a great idea. I just didn't think of that tonight. It kind of escaped my brain, so thank you. Dick. I think I just tried that one, didn't I? Pick. There we go. So PTI, isn't it? That definitely narrows down the options. I didn't know that was a word. Yeah, I do that, the shuffle thing with connections. I don't know if you've ever played the New York Times connections game. I've been doing it for the last, I don't know, couple months. I started, somebody at work asked me to try it, and I've been playing it. It's really fun. It's really challenging. It's really hard. So what it is you get 16 words, and then you have to figure out how the words are connected in groups of 4. So there'll be 4 groups of 4 words that are all connected somehow, and you have to figure out what the connection is. But the hard part is that you only get, I think it's 4 guesses or 5 guesses, and then that's it. You're done. You can't. You're done. You gotta wait till the next day. So it's like Wordle with the New York Times. You only get one puzzle per day. So I've already done today's. So I can't do that, otherwise I might have done that. Sorry, I gotta kind of look around my mic to read the comments. I gotta refigure that for next time. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is probably Apollo 13. I love that movie. I've seen it so many times, and it's still, I don't want to give away the ending if you haven't seen it, or you don't know it's based on a true story, so if you don't know the end, you don't know what happens. It still gets me. The music is so good, and the acting is so good. Yeah, Apollo 13. I actually have a poster, movie poster. It's just up there. You can't see it. I can't, it's on the wall on the same wall that the camera's on, so you can't see it. But yeah, Apollo 13 is probably my favorite all-time movie. Connections is good too. Some of the categories are a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I was just saying to somebody at work, there was twice in the last week where they gave one of the connections, or some of the words looked like a very obvious connection, but they weren't connected. So the one day, it was all 4 names of the Spice Girls, and it ended up they weren't connected. Each Spice Girl name was in one of the different 4 categories. So that one kind of threw me, but I guessed that first, and then it wasn't it, so then I moved on. But yeah, connections is great. Okay, let's do that. And you can play connections for free. I actually subscribed because they gave me like 70% off or something for the year. And if you subscribe, then you can go back and do the old puzzles if you miss them. But if you don't subscribe, you just have the free version. You can just do the daily, same as everybody. You don't have to pay. Okay, free. Oh, I just moved the whole screen. Can't do that. There we go. Freed. Nice. I like it when it gives me compliments. Yeah, some of the categories and connections, it'll be like, the first half of Greek gods. So the one was, I think it was Thea, but it was just was one of the words, something like that. Okay, I gotta pay attention. I did deer, I did freed, I did read, fear, no, that's not fear, free, fee, I mean, red, obviously red, okay, deter, been recording for OBS. I have a Sony, what is it, a ZA-1 camera. Anyway, and then I have this Rode 5th gen microphone. Just plug them into OBS. And yeah. I have the PC that I use is one of those little Beelink ones you can get on Amazon. And then I upgraded the RAM and the memory. So because it's just one of those little boxes, it doesn't have a fan. There's no sound at all, which is essential for recording ASMR. Because most of the big gaming computers that people use for live streaming, they're way too loud. The fans are too loud, and a liquid cooled computer would be, at least a couple grand, which isn't in the budget, at least not at this point. One day I would like to get a really nice liquid cooled computer. Oh, I did red already. But those Beelink computers, little mini computers, you can pick up for, less than $500. Which is what I did. Now I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. Let's try the shuffle again. Okay, good night. Thanks for joining. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, I think now. And I've been watching ASMR for years, like 15 years. And really enjoy it. And then I got Blue Yeti. I'm just circling random words because I'm distracted telling a story. So I'm just gonna not do that. Oh, feed. I thought I tried that one. I guess I didn't. Thank you. Yeah, I got the Blue Yeti for Christmas. Just randomly. I wasn't expecting it. And then, because I got the mic, I thought, well, this is basically a ASMR microphone. I should try it. So I tried it, and there we go. I quite enjoy it. I enjoy making the videos as much as I like watching them. I find the recording and the making of them is relaxing for me. It scratches the creativity itch. Definitely. Oh, free. I started listening, I want to say like 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. Maybe earlier is when I first discovered ASMR. Or I should say when I first knew what ASMR was and intentionally watched it. I remember as a teenager watching Bob Ross. He was always on Sunday afternoons, and I would put Bob Ross on and end up falling asleep on the couch and loved it and didn't really understand why. I mean, I completely get it now, but then I didn't know what ASMR was or what it was doing. When did you start listening? I got that one. When and why did you decide to record your ASMR? Yeah, I kind of answered that. I got the mic and I thought, why not? Let's try it and see what happens. Yes, Bob Ross is a legend in the ASMR community. Yeah, a lot of... and don't get me wrong, there is some weird ASMR. And, like, no judgment at all if that's your thing. But, like, I'm careful who I tell about ASMR, because a lot of people, if they don't get the tingles and they don't watch it already, they kind of don't get it, and they kind of look at you weird, like what are you doing? Like, what is that? So I've got a couple videos that are quite old now, actually. Not my videos, but other people's videos that kind of explain what ASMR is, so sometimes I'll send them those. There's like a 2 or 3 minute one that goes through the basics of it. And a lot of them, like if they don't get the triggers, they don't really get it. Anyway, okay, I got one. I gotta figure this out. I got one left. Ends in an F. Oh, reef. Oh, there I go again. Click on the wrong thing. Reef. There we go. I really gotta move that. Oh, good night. I really gotta move that chat so I can see it better. I'll figure that out for next time. Okay. Level 75. Sun. Oops. Scone. Oops. There we go. Love a good scone. What? That's gotta be a word. Love a good breakfast scone. They have ones at the grocery store. They have a cranberry one, and they have a raspberry one that's really good, and a blueberry one that's really good. I used to buy the raisin ones too, but I haven't bought the raisin ones in a long time. Cone. I'm surprised cone. Oh, surprised cone's not a word. I'm gonna try cones. There we go. Okay, I tried scone. I was gonna say score, but there's no R. Nope, wrong screen. Okay, gone. Let's scramble them again. I've never been to Florida. Always thought Canada is completely opposite in terms of the vibe and weather. I don't know about the vibe. I haven't, because I've never been there. Florida is a place I've always wanted to go to. Which you might guess because of Disney World, but it's actually because of NASA. I mean, Disney World would be cool and stuff, but I would much rather go to NASA. As you heard, my favorite movie is Apollo 13, so I mean, I don't know that I would go to Florida and not go to Disney World. If I'm already there, you might as well go. But I would definitely rather go to NASA. But I know there's a lot of Canadians in Florida. The weather definitely would be different. Although where I am, I'm close to Vancouver, it's pretty mild as far as weather goes. I mean, the joke is that we get a lot of rain. But I don't mind the rain, it makes everything green. If you don't have the rain, then the grass is always just brown and dead all the time. Universal's better in my opinion, they just opened up. Yeah, Nintendo World. I've seen some videos in Nintendo World, it does look epic. I would definitely go there. Okay, let's try and get some of this done too while I'm yapping. I did cone. No, that's not what I meant. Zone, no. No. Okay, shovel. Okay, I gotta look at what I'm missing rather than just guessing. Okay, ends in an E, but it's not cone. It's not zone. One, I think I did. Yep. Once. Duh. Okay, S. Let's try S-O. No. p.m. show on a work night, which I don't advise. It was a lot of fun and I quite enjoyed it, but I was exhausted for like 2 days after. And I was joking that, I'm too old to go to late movies. And when I was in my 20s, I would go to late movies on purpose all the time because it was quieter, and then go to work the next day, or go to late movie and then have to get up early, so I would just stay up all night and play video games rather than risking sleeping in and go to work and not have any problems. I could not pull all-nighters now. I don't know what I'm just yeah, I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but I very much enjoyed it. I feel like a lot of there we go, 3 and must be tree. I feel like a lot of the hardcore like critics and Superman fanboys are the ones saying that are more critical of it, but most people, normies, regular people that are just going to see a movie, really liked it. That's kind of the general vibe I'm getting. Yeah. Anyway, next. Why is it saying next? Doesn't it usually just load? Weird. Okay. Weepy. Weep. I. No. That was weird. Did you see that? I'm sure I hit EWE, but it placed EPE. Are you enjoying more Marvel or DC? I always like DC, but for the most part, I enjoy early Marvel movies more, unless we're talking about Batman franchise. So, growing up, it was always DC first. And I actually have a DC tattoo, and a Batman tattoo, and a Flash tattoo, which if you go back whenever that was, ages ago, I did a tattoo tour video. And I always said that I preferred the Marvel movies, but the Batman comic, or the DC comics, because for a long time, even arguably still, until Superman, Marvel had the better movies, but I always thought DC had the better comics, which, I don't know, that's just sort of what I would say, because it was, I think, kind of basic way to explain. But I definitely enjoy the Marvel movies. I've seen most of them, the ones in the last few years, like since Endgame. I haven't seen all of them. Not because I don't want to, just because I don't have time. And a lot of nights, if I have a free night and I think, oh, can I watch a movie, I end up recording a video instead, or I have, a bunch of other things to do, so. But yeah, I enjoy most of the Batman movies, especially the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman was always my favorite as a kid. But what's his name? I'm drawing a blank, and I shouldn't. I can see his face. Michael Keaton. I don't know why I just had a brain fart there. Is always my favorite Batman. Christian Bale's probably second, and then the rest of them are a tie. Val Kilmer was okay. I didn't really understand the hate for George Clooney. I didn't mind, I didn't really care either direction. Those movies are so campy and funny, and they're made to be that way. So to try and take them seriously is kind of dumb. The approach they did with the first Joker and is it? You mean later Batman? I feel like they should differ from the Marvel and move towards dark detectives. Yeah, I agree. The DC, I think they do better when they're a little bit more gritty. I saw the first Joker, the what's his name? Anyway, the most recent standalone Joker movie was good. I enjoyed it. It's definitely, it earned the R rating. And I think those movies have their place. I never saw the second one. I don't know. I heard it wasn't good. And so I just, with the limited time I have, I thought, well, I'm not going to bother. Maybe one day. I enjoyed George's movies, but I was a kid, not sure how I liked it now. Yeah, that movie came out mid-90s, I'm guessing. Maybe late 90s. I might be completely wrong on that. But it's been at least 20 years since I've seen them. Maybe since the year they came out. I probably watched those movies because I was such a Batman fan. I probably watched them in the theater and then watched them at least once when they came out on video. But I haven't seen them in a long time. Any of those movies. I've seen the Michael Keaton movies at least once in the last couple of years. But the Michael Keaton ones, those are ones that, like, if I see on TV at any point, I'll just put it on and watch it. I don't know that I would do that with the George Clooney ones. Yeep. Marvelous. Way. No. We. I did I right. I think, yeah, I did. Maybe if I do. Oh. Yeah, look. If I do EWE, when I let go, the EPE flashes. Right there. I'll do it again. So I'm not crazy. Oh, wait. Did I do way? I guess way has an H in it. Pew. There we go. W. No, I did that one. I meant that. YEP. Yep, I did that one. Yeah. Ends in a PWE. EEP. No. Ends in EP, so it has to be either EEP, YEP, or WEP. It can't be anything else. Am I losing my mind? This one must be messed up. Let's try that again. No, it's still glitching. Weird. I'm just throwing random letters at it now. Okay. EEP, YEP, WEP. It can't be anything else. Am I crazy? Oh well. It's getting late. So I'm gonna turn this off. Where's my button? There we go. I'm happy to chat for a few more minutes if there's comments people want to chat. But other than that, I'm gonna probably head to bed because it is a work night after all. Let's see if I can move. You can't see this, but move the chat so I can see it a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Yeah. Anyway, the gist of this is I quite enjoyed it. It's fun to interact with people in real time, like I believe I said already. And do a suggestions. The only thing is with the live, it's kind of hard to, like with the audio, I have to do stuff that I know I'm not going to have to edit afterwards. Like edit the audio afterwards to make it good for ASMR. But, yeah. The gist of it is I'll keep trying it and we'll see how it goes. So, anyway, that'll be it for me. Big good night. Thank you very much for joining me and for your questions. And as I always say, as the whispers fade, let relaxation take over. And until next time, have a good night. Oh, I have another comment. Yes, good night. Thank you. And, oh, gummies. Yeah, I did gummies for a long time. And then I kind of stopped. Just because I'm trying to not have as much sugar. But yeah, I'll definitely get some more gummies into the rotation again from time to time. Anyway, thanks again. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.